Hello again, and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover. It was quite the struggle to fit it all in the title, to be honest, and it goes from Ed Sheeran revealing his favorite Eminem lyrics and actually performing it in a recent interview, where he also shared a story about Eminem. We also have more on a bit of drama recently after DaBaby was deemed the new generation's Ludacris by Lil Duval, and in his response, DaBaby name drops Eminem among others as one of his major inspirations. In the last video, we talked about Royce getting bodied during the friendly banter exchange between him and Lupe fiasco, and remember, Crook reacted to that claiming, "I see my line has been remixed." Well, Lupe fiasco has now reacted to this claim on Twitter, and as we dive into these topics today, remember to hit the like button if you enjoy content like this, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and find me on social media at ETLifestyle_web. So Ed Sheeran recently sat with Michael Burnett via Zoom on Most Requested Live, and the question about his favorite Eminem lyric was brought up, and this was Ed's response.
In Criminal, where he's windows tinted on my ride when I drive in it, so when I rob a bank, just run out and dive in it, so I'll be disguised in it, and anybody identifies the guy in it, I'll hide for 5 minutes, come back, shoot the eyewitness, hide the private eye, hide the prime my business, die bitch, ass his brat's pets, this puppy's lucky I didn't blast his yet. You know, like, just the flow of that is fucking amazing.
I love that song, Marshall Mathers LP.
Ed Sheeran took things further in regards to his relationship with Eminem and shared a story of what went down after he released the collaborations project that included the song with Eminem and 50 Cent. Remember the name.
Dude, I sent him a, so we've got like, I mean, we've done like 3 tunes together, and he's like, I've said to him as before, like he's like one of the reasons why I started writing music. And when I did the collaborations project, I sent everyone involved like really nice bottle of wine, and he's obviously sober, so I didn't send him the wine, but I sent him, I know he's a big gamer, I sent him a Nintendo 64 with GoldenEye on it. Did you ever play that?
Oh my God, all the time, yeah.
Word about this got to Reddit, and in reaction a user expands, "That's actually a pretty dope gift, even considering Ed could afford the entire catalog of PlayStation and Xbox games without breaking bank, laughing my bum off. And remember, you pretty much have to be an expert at computers to operate the new consoles, so Ed got the right idea, as back in January, Mr. Porter made funny claims about Eminem, stating that he doesn't even know how to turn the PlayStation on, shortly after he received a PS5 from SNL Santa. Moving on to the next one, a few days ago, Lil Duval dropped this. "DaBaby is this generation's Ludacris," and he added, "Come on bro, y'all hating if y'all don't see it." And following the reception the comparison got like this, me when Lil Duval called DaBaby the Ludacris of this generation.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
Oh, there was more. Twitter blocking every comparison of DaBaby to Ludacris. Luda had 10 times the hits and cultural impact DaBaby will ever have. Suffice to say, many found it disrespectful to Ludacris, and Lil Duval clarified, "Not that I care, but when did the debate turn into who's the most lyrical? I never compared DaBaby lyrical skills or career to Luda. That's how y'all took it, cause that's how y'all wanted to interpret it, but continue." And at the BET Awards, this question was brought to DaBaby, and this is what he had to say.
Yo, baby, what's in terms of Lil Duval saying you're this generation's Ludacris?
Super inspired by Ludacris. Not only Ludacris, people like Busta Rhymes, Nelly, Eminem, 50 Cent. Everybody videos that used to just be crazy coming up, man. So, you know, I definitely drew inspiration from not only Ludacris, but several other artists from previous generations, man. And, you know, I'm just bringing that new thing to the table. This year, one of the only ones doing it, baby.
We need that collab between you guys.
It's coming.
Let's go.
Following his response, a user states, "Aw, and y'all thought he was gonna say some hater-ish." But this is not the first time DaBaby has given credit to Eminem as one of his major influences. Back in May, in an interview with Clive Davis, on his 3 biggest influences, he stated more of the same we heard in this interview. Lil Wayne, Eminem, so many people though, and he also mentioned Nelly and Ludacris in that one. And this is what Eminem thinks of DaBaby.
Like I pay attention to everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like all the news I try to stay up on. You know, who's doing what, flow patterns, that kind of shit, because it's always interesting to me. Like DaBaby, like I never know where his rhymes are gonna land.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's so interesting to me because he does it so well.
Moving on to the next topic today, in the last video we covered how Crook claimed that Lupe's bar, where he called Royce the 5'9", a martial artist, looked like a remix of his bars from a freestyle in 2012, and the two have gone back and forth on this on social media. Lupe reacted after that with the difference between just rapping and things that actually happened, shrugs emoji, and Crook reacted to that comment with, "There wasn't anything false about my line, but go off my sir." And to that a user responds, "Can't tell if this is promotion for the podcast or they starting to really feel away, lol." Now while this was going on, a user made additional claims stating, "Dudes claiming ownership of words spoken in daily life nowadays. MF Doom said that ish ages ago anyway, who remixed whom?" The user was referring to Badness of Madness. "The way I kick bars and dots, you'd think I mix martial art with mixed martial arts." This was from 2018, Esoteric's verse on the song, not MF Doom, and Crook's version was from 2012, but back to Lupe. He wasn't done explaining himself, he added, "Murs had it first, then you came in and took it to church. I got it after you, and it seems Royce got it the worst." On 3/16 from 2004, Murs stated, "I'm a verbal martial artist like I'm signed to Shady Records." And even Murs has now reacted stating, "This convo is over my head, but it's been thoroughly entertaining and I appreciate the shout out." And it ended with two more. From Crook, "It's genuinely all love, bro, but when we all head into Detroit." To which Lupe reacts, "Love back, but first Royce has to defeat that EO-dub man with the dreads. Until then, I only plan on going to heaven when I'm dead." Lupe steady dropping bars, huh? Since Royce's studio in Detroit is called Heaven Studios. Over to you guys, share your thoughts below and see you on the next one.